also joined. So open up Unity in your Visual Studio or whatever your IDE is, Lucas. Yeah, a few announcements and stuff before. So yeah, I'm going to be in the NPR today for open house from 6 to 8, right after this meeting to advertise Game Dev Club with the CS First Club poster. Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. If you're coming to open house at all, just I don't know, you can stop by. I guess be pretty awesome. Yeah, Jaden isn't here, but I wanted to thank him for giving me that photo of his project. It's too bad. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Um, so remember when I made that brainstorming document a week back on Thursday, like after class? I said that everybody had to like. I didn't set a concrete due date for it. But like I said, by Thursday would be really great. But I've only seen Lucas and Jaden do it, which, I mean, oh, you did that just now? Who said this? Oh, everybody did it. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I didn't see it. Okay, so Akshat, did you do it? Oh, you said the same. Oh my god. Okay, I'm stupid. I was gonna have this big rant, but you know what? You guys are just great. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's awesome. You can start making some art and stuff for that. Next meeting, we're gonna be going more into level building and stuff, but we're still working on the character controller for now. All right, that's so cool. Wait, I actually didn't look at it because I just came back from school and everything. I was just eating. I was literally just eating my lunch right now. So yeah, that's okay. Okay, cool, awesome. I'm very happy. All right. Hope you guys didn't rush it though, because that's gonna make up your work for the next few weeks. All right, I'm streaming. I think. Is it loading? It's loading. Okay. Yeah. So I finished the character controller like yesterday at like 12 a.m. uh, yeah. So I want to just show that off if you haven't seen the announcement yet. It always takes a really long time to load when it's on share, if I've noticed. Yeah. So some things you'll notice is that the camera shifts depending on where he looks. That's really important, and we'll talk more about that when we're doing the camera next time. You'll see that there's dust clouds and stuff now. Yeah. So it looks pretty cool. We're gonna be doing dust clouds and all that stuff next time. But this time, we're doing the fabled gliding mechanic. If you've seen that, I should have showed that off. Wait, let me show that off. Probably should have. Okay, yeah. We're doing a gliding mechanic. And I wanted to take a special approach with this meeting because I wanted everybody to like come up with the logic like themselves as a group. Like all of you guys together come up with the logic for this, and then I'll just show the code. So okay, all right. I'm getting on a platform, right? And when I jump and I press the J key, it does this, right? So let's analyze some components of what I've done here. So like what is one, so how would we get, like, for instance, this sprite? How would the sprite play? Depending on what you've seen before. How would we get this sprite play when we're gliding? Animation from jump and you link it. Yeah, actually that's exactly you went one step further. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing an animation from the jump and linking it. Also, you'll see that you can see kind of that when he's gliding, his fall, how hard he falls is like it's sort of more floaty, right? And that could lend itself to some really awesome precision platforming, I guess, right? So how do you think this is going to be a callback for a really, really, really long time ago? But how do you think I'm doing this? It's one really simple. Um, one really simple, variable change in the rigid body 2D. So go to your rigid body 2D right now and tell me what you think I'm changing for it to do this. Since Batman vibes, yeah, it's like Arkham Knight, right? Yeah, pretty good games. Yeah, it kind of like even looks like the bat signal if you think about it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but how do you guys think I did this gliding? How do you think I got the a gliding effect? Anybody know? I'd be really surprised if you know, because like this was literally first meeting. Gravity, scale, and mass? Not quite. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going to this is like the finished one. This is not what you should have at this point. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm actually changing is the linear drag over here. This was like a super long time ago when we first got into the rigid body, and I just said every single variable what it meant. Yeah, this is linear drag. So let me just load the. I should probably not have stopped. It takes super long to load every single time. Um, yeah, let it load for a second. I'll show you what I mean. So right now you see the linear drag is 0. So there's currently 0 air drag. It's basically like zero air drag. But let's say I go up to this platform. It's pretty laggy. Let's say I go up to this platform and I jump. You'll see that I jump and I press J. You'll see that the air drag goes all the way up to 20, which is a lot more, and that's why that effect is happening. All right, so that's how I got that gliding effect. Super easy to implement. I bet like literally we've already done most of the work last class, so it will literally take like 3 lines of code. But that's why I want you guys to come up with all the logic. So maybe Akshat, maybe stop answering for a little bit, so we can give somebody else a turn, right? I know you're
I
pretty
have
good
a
with it.
question.
Yeah?
I download it's about my or should I just ask like later?
Huh? You could
Like,
ask right now.
about the downloading.
Yeah, you can ask me a question about that.
All right, wait. So I downloaded it, but then there's there's nothing in Unity. Like there's all the art and all, but it's not on the hierarchy.
Oh, maybe it's because you have an empty scene, right? So
Yeah.
go to the scenes folder
Yeah.
and click on one of these scenes. Or you can click on test
Just
1.
test or test one art.
Yeah,
Oh
because that's the
yeah.
one.
I got it. Okay.
All right, yeah, see. Yeah, because when you open up Unity project, you'll just make a random open scene for no reason. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I got everything though. All right.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Okay. Right. So we got animation down. We got why it's doing that weird gliding thing, right? What is one thing we should so when we're gliding, we want to be gliding in the air. So what should we check? What should we check that what should like what tell me the boolean like that we should check that we are not that is false that should be false if we want to glide. What's the boolean we should check to be false if you want to glide? Yeah, I'm putting it like that. Is grounded. Yeah, perfect. Hey, you guys are on a roll. All right. Yeah, so obviously we can't glide in like on the ground because that doesn't make any sense, right? But we have to glide in the air. So yeah, more or less, yeah. So do you guys have the gliding sprite by any chance? I don't think so, right? I didn't give it to you guys. Yes, no. Because I think this is player for meeting, and I don't have it here. No. All right. So I'm going look at general chat. I'm gonna be putting it like, and it's just a single sprite. I didn't add it to anything, so just one sprite. Let me just drag it here. I don't know if this will work. I think this is what I did last time, so it should work. It's not right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it works. Cool. Yeah, there it is.
Wait, I already have the glide because I downloaded it from you, but then I don't think I have
Yeah,
the squash and stretch like animation.
oh, it's not an animation. It's actually done inside of the code. If you
Oh,
remember
okay,
from
yeah.
last time.
Yeah, no, I wasn't able to do it last time because I was like still downloading it.
Yeah, I know. But we were watching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should know it was in the code. All right. Wait, how do we get the glide? It's I put the sprite in general chat. We should probably have a space for that for like, putting media. Wait, Kill, you're recording, right, Kill? Oh, thank God. Okay, I was like, oh no, I forgot to tell him to record. um, wait, what did we? Yeah, it's in the channel. We should probably make a place where everything is, but for now, it's just there. Yeah. So, can somebody walk me through how to? Maybe I'll just stop streaming because I don't want to just download another glide sprite. To be honest, I don't feel like it. Can somebody stream? Who wants to stream? Maybe someone who hasn't participated today. How about Lucas? Lucas, could you download that sprite, drag it into Unity, and then set it up? Set all the you know the import requirements up to make it
I'm
not
currently
blurry.
fixing an error right now, so
Oh really? Yeah, you could show me it. We could work on it together.
the I got the error fixed though.
Oh, you got it fixed just now? Or yeah, like so could you
last time I did that and it had an error.
wait, I'm confused.
So
So do you
remember
still have the
last time
area?
when we finished the squash and stretch animation, I got that done,
Yeah.
but there was an error or something, and I just fixed it and I'm testing if it works.
Oh, so does it work?
I'm currently doing that.
Alright. Just tell me right now. I want everybody to be on the same track, So does it work? I don't know how long it'll take to load. I'll just have somebody else. How about Tejas? Yeah. Yeah, Tejas, could you stream and show me, how to set up the import settings right now? Tejas? Alright. Good, good. Good thing we can stream. We don't have to have another streaming conflict right now. Alright. Yeah, show me how to change the import settings. So what's the first thing? You can start from the bottom up, right? Start from the bottom and go up. You can unmute and even tell me why you're doing stuff, right? Could you do that? Unmute and tell me why you're doing it?
Yeah.
All right. So why did you change it to 128? Wait, 128? So why did you change it to 120?
I forgot.
All right. Yeah. So you always want to change the max size to the largest size, like the smallest size possible, but it should not go lower than the largest size of our pixel of like the pixel clip size sort of. So you see how it's 55 times 55 down there for like the eagle sprite, like all the way down. You see it's 55 times 55, right?
Yeah.
So click on your max size. Click on click on that the thing. So what's the smallest we can go to without making it too small, like under 55? But we can make it like slightly above it. What is the number?
64.
Yeah. So click 64. We do this because it really shrinks down the file size for how big stuff is. Because if we do this for every single sprite, that's gonna drastically improve how much GBs the game is and how well it can run on computers. Because sorry, my nose is a bit clogged today. I think I gave the example, which was like really big. So my very first game was 2 GB. No, like more like 4 GB without doing this compression thing. And once I compressed every single sprite in the entire game to like this, I then like it became like 200 MBs, like megabytes. It was insane how much storage is taken up by how many sprites you use. So yeah, definitely do that every single time. All right, so what's next? What do you want to do next? There's one thing you missed all the way down there. Yeah, that one. Yeah, what do we change this to? Yeah, good job. None. There's no compression because if you compress it, a pixel art, it just looks weird. So we don't do that. All right. So what's next? You think? Yeah. Good. Great. Yeah. Point no filter. Bilinear makes it all blurry for pixel art if you don't want that. And one last thing. Not quite. Remember, it's just a single sprite, right? So we're not going to split this one up. So let's actually take a look at our another sprite. Just because sometimes I'll do this as well. So just look at another sprite, like click on another sprite and look at its import settings. Yeah, apply it. You'll see that it's, the pixels per unit is 32. We want all the sprites to have the same pixels per unit, so they all match up on like the sprite sort of grid thing. So that, one guy's pixels aren't bigger than the other guys. That just looks weird, right? So yeah, apply that. You should be good. Nice. All right, so everybody should have that. We just through that step by step. Good job, Tejas. You did a really good job. Oh, why did that happen? Okay. Yeah, you can stop streaming now. All right. I don't know who did that. Okay, whatever. Let me stream again. So we did. I'm just gonna make I felt like I've been just talking way too much in the meetings and not letting you guys interact enough. So I'm gonna try doing that more. All right. Okay, let's make an animation. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to do this by now, right? Click on the player. So make sure we're making an animation on its animation controller, right? Player. Click. Let's make a new one. Oh, this is actually in. Let me go back to the one that you guys have right now. Just one. Yeah, this is what it looks like for you guys, right? So let's make a new clip. To create a new clip, you just go down here, click this, and then create new clip, right? Then let's call it player glide. Yes. It'll take a little bit to load. Very cool. All right, it got over here. You just drag that into here.
Wait, could you say that again? I was like lagging.
Oh yeah, I just made a new animation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Click player, click glide. So now we just got this empty one with the generic settings. So this one's gonna be really similar to how our jump was, where it was just literally just one sprite. So we're gonna do like that exact same thing. So let's just go back. Let's go to our glide sprite and just drag it as the very first one. All right. Yeah, so you should just have, it's literally just going to be exactly like our jump sprite, but it's going to have the glide sprite instead. So it'll just be like this. And when you play, it'll just be looping on this one frame forever. So does that make sense, everybody? Yes? Hopefully, we've done this before, so you should. Make some water, it'll help my voice. All right. So I'm about to introduce a really big concept here. This is gonna be huge. I don't even think you guys would have guessed this happening. All right. So what you can actually do in animations is you could literally change every single component in animation. All right, I'm talking every single component's variables. So I could change the box colliders. How big a box collider is in animation. I could change how fast something is in an animation, like on these like frames. I don't have to do it in script. So then you might be wondering, like, why don't we just do everything in animations, right? But like, and we do this because it just, I think it's kind of like dangerous to equip everything to an animation, because if an animation doesn't work once, then your entire game goes kaput, right? So we don't really do that. I'd rather stick to a script and have everything scripted than rather just like have one big script with every animation which has certain things in it. And sometimes it just doesn't work like that. So yeah. So as an example, we're gonna actually making that linear drag as an animated part. So click on your red circle right over here, which is in recording mode. We're going to go to linear drag variable, right? And change it to 20, which is, the value that I showed you. And you'll see that it actually animates with it. So now when I'm playing this, it's going to always be 20. But let's say I'm playing a different animation and let's play that. It's not going to be 20 because it only happens during that animation. So I could even, change the value, like don't do this, guys, but I'm going to change the value to like 10. And it'll actually interpolate the value between these two keyframes. You'll see that, it turns to 1648. That's the year the Treaty of Westphalia was signed. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. AP
Do you title the animation as glide, like player glide?
Yeah, player glide. Yeah. I mean, it depends on you what you want to call it. It doesn't really matter. Not going to change how it works. But when you're referencing it in script, you have to use that same name. All right. Yeah, so you can see it actually interpolates between them. Pretty cool, right? But we're not going to be interpolating. We're just going to stick it at 20. And we can even change. I know you could. You guys know you can change the transform in animation, but you can also change if a player flips or not. But the one big downside to this is that once you animate a part of this is really important. So I'm really accentuating this. Once you animate a part of a component, like let's say I'm animating the linear drag, right? I can no longer reference linear drag in the script. I can still reference it, and it won't send me any errors, but the animation always overrides the script. So it'll only play the animation version of the linear drag and not what I'm putting into the script. Does that make sense? So like, let's say I change linear drag to change when I press J, it changes to 20 and stuff like that, right? Like in the script, that won't happen. And let's say I delete here, right? No, I don't delete here. Let me reconsider this example. All right, let me see let's see the script. This is like, wait, let me open up my player for movement class. These two, these are for the other. Okay, let's say I'm changing the scale of my guy. I'm changing the scale of my bird guy in the script, right? But if I change the scale in this animation here, the game won't no longer listen to this part of the code because the animation is overriding it. Do you understand? So that's sort of a dangerous thing with animation. That's why sometimes stuff won't work. It happened to me a lot when I was starting out. Oh yeah, that's something to. My voice is cracking so much. All right. So everybody should have. So does everybody get that? What I'm trying to say here? Because it's really important. Really, it's like 50% of the bugs, kind of, when you're dealing with a lot of animations. So, yeah. So maybe so nobody has any questions at all. It's a pretty hard thing to grapple, in my opinion. It took me a really long time to get that because nobody pointed it out for me.
So you have to make sure the animation doesn't override the code.
Yeah, if you want to change something in the code, do not animate it at any cost inside any animator. All right,
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to say here. But we're not changing linear drag in the code, right? We're changing it here. So whenever player glide state happens and whoever hits this state, it will always have this 20. So that's always kind of convenient. We don't even have to put it in the code. So it's convenient for like small things, but when you're moving a lot of stuff in one animation, like if I move like 20 different variables, it's gonna lag. Like it's just gonna lag. So yeah. All right, so I clicked on my animator. I think everybody should have the animator window open still, right? I'm gonna move player glide like right up here because it's convenient, I guess.
How do I add the animator again?
The window? Oh yeah. Do you not have it open? Sure. Okay, I'll tell you. So go up here, and on Windows, and go to animation, then click animator. Not animation, because the animation window is this one down here. The animator is this thing I'm doing right now. Understand? Like you can see this is animation, this is animator. Right? Yeah, it's super confusing. They should have named it like something completely different because they just do two completely different things, right? Yeah, really confusing with that one, but yeah, that's what it is.
You have to open it at the. Okay, I just see the animation. I don't see the animator.
Yeah, so they're two separate windows. The anim, which is this one down here, which is what I'm guessing is open, and there's animator, and you can click on animator, and it'll open up an animator window. Bobby Rome, did he leave? Oh, maybe he's having troubles. He actually DM'd me. Let me see this. I just saw your DM, Bobby Rome. If you came back.
Okay, yeah. I actually logged out. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So do you understand how to open up the animator window?
Yeah, you have to click. Wait.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about squash and stretch after.
I got it.
Actually, I actually can't do that because I have to get ready to go to the MPR. So I'll just talk to you after I come back from the MPR at school.
Okay,
right? Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be online at like 8 o'clock, maybe ish.
Okay.
Right? I think yeah. Right. Okay. So let's make transition. I think we did a huge section on transitions last week, so I'm not even gonna do that big thing again. Hopefully everybody knows how to make transitions because I spent like a good 10 minutes like telling everybody how to do this step and that step. So hopefully everybody remembers. Let's make a new Boolean variable is gliding, a new one, and we're going to be making a transition arrow from player jump, so it's going to only be activated in the from player jump, which it makes sense because player jump only happens when it's off the ground, right? So you guys kind of get that logic here. So it can't happen from player idle or player run because it has to be in the player jump. So yeah. So let's do this. Let's make a transition to player glide. We'll see this little arrow here. What connection did we just did? Player jump to player glide. Player jump to player. You can see where the arrow, which way the arrow is going, right? Player jump to player glide. All right. And let's turn off all of these, right? No exit time, no transition duration, because it's instant. And we'll set is gliding is equal to true. Yeah, cool. So, to recap the last 2 seconds, no exit time, no transition duration, is gliding true, is gliding true, all right? Nothing else. We just made that is gliding variable. for a reason. All right, all right, everybody. Cool. Okay. Now we're gonna make a transition from player glide to player jump. Yeah, let's turn off the exit time, make the transition duration 0, and let's make a new condition called is gliding, and make that false. So when it's coming back, it should be false because it's not gliding anymore. It's literally the exact same logic we've been using for the last two. A lot of that. So yeah. So does everybody have this? From player jump to player glide, it's instant. I think everybody memorized the instant stuff, right? Just two separate things. And then is gliding true when it's going to glide, and then when you're at glide and you're not gliding anymore, is gliding is false. And the same exit time conditions and transition duration is 0. Right? Yes. Nobody at all is not done with this. Oh wait, Lucas, how's that bug go?
I fixed
Have you squashed it? It's good?
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Awesome. Nice to see people are solving their own bugs. Kind of cool. All right. Yeah, so everybody should have this. So you have this done, Lucas, as well, right then? You just did this
Yeah.
with all of us? Yeah,
I
cool.
just did that.
Awesome. All right. So this is going really smooth. No questions whatsoever. Okay. We're going to be making a new script. Wow, exciting. It's going to be called the gliding ability, and you could be considering adding the gliding ability to the player movement script. And I'd advise against this because it's a good practice to separate different mechanics into different. Say I want to turn off gliding for like, let's say there's like a really, really epic hallway, right? I'm walking a really epic hallway, and I don't want the player to use any of his abilities in the hallway. I just want him to walk. Then I would just turn off the gliding ability so he can't do that gliding ability. So like, you gotta understand what I mean, right? So it's really nice to separate. I would even separate jump at points, but I didn't do that because I don't know. It just felt right to add jump in the movement class. All right, so I'm making a new script called gliding ability. I already made a script called gliding ability. I'll just call this glide. So original. Let's save that. Create an add the new script on the player parent, like this with the sprite and stuff on it, and the flip. So I think it's loading still, but yeah, everybody should make that script. Script is really, really tiny and already has logic we've already know how to do. So should take 2 seconds. I don't know why it's taking. Why is it not loading? It's weird. Maybe it's okay, whatever. Is it here? No, that is glided. Okay, I don't know why it didn't come on our player. Let's add it here. Oh, it's compiling. Okay, it's just taking a really long time to compile. Sorry. Maybe I'm a little impatient. Maybe just taking too long. Yeah, you can see like the arrow. It's like you see like this thing's working. It's still compiling that script. Oh, there it is. Now it's gonna work. Dude, my computer's getting really bad. I have to like get a new one or like replace like a battery or something soon because it is dying. All right. Now it should be done. Oh my god, that took so long. It took a good minute or something, right? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have to work something out. All right, it's loading. Loading a little bit. I'll be wrong. You're DMing me stuff, but I can't really look at that right now. So you can just tell me right now, or I don't know. Like I'll just look. I'll have to look at look at it
Okay,
later.
I was just saying that I got the I looked at the GitHub and I got the squash and squish and all.
Oh, you got it. So we don't.
Yeah.
So okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna get that note thing out that I like keeping. Oh wait, let me do that. Screen 2. All right, so does everybody see the code view? Oh, it's still loading for me. Okay, does everybody see the code? Yes. Yes. Okay, I can see the code, so I think everybody else should see it. Let's begin. All right. So let's reference our player. We're gonna be using the same exact kind of variable name we've been using before. Let's make a public player movement. And we're actually gonna be coming back to the logic that we established at the start of class, if you guys remember. So let's there's no start function in this, so we might as well delete it. So we just have the update. And let's make a new. Oh, here's a good question. Does anybody remember how to get input? I'm gonna get input from the J key, but honestly, it could be any key you want. It just has to stay consistent. So does anybody remember the input? How to get input? You can just say it in the chat right now. You could literally just copy off the other script, I guess, but it'd be cool if you memorized it. Not forcing you to memorize anything, but just no. All right, I could say it. It's input dot. Wait, can everybody? I think everybody can see this. I don't know. I always have this fear that nobody will be able to see my screen once I change screens. Okay, yeah. Input dot key down, right? So it's like kind of like how we get the jump and the key code. For me, I'm gonna do J. I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but yeah, J. Very cool. And remember, we also want to check if it's not on the ground, like Charlotte said. And oh yeah, PM dot is grounded because remember we're not in that script, so we can't just we have to reference the player movement with that because it's from that script, and add the curly brackets. Cool. So yeah, that's basically what we took those like 5 minutes of class to establish this sort of logic, right? All right. What's next? Oh yeah, I guess we could start the coroutine. So actually, everybody go to their player movement script and copy paste that jump line for the squash and stretch jump line, because we're going to be doing the exact same thing here. All right. So everybody do. Oh, I forgot to add PM because remember it's from PM, not this. So yeah. Oh, it's not working. Uh-oh. No extendable. Oh wait, I forgot to. Oh yeah, wait. I'm actually referencing player movement for. I need a reference player movement for class, and it's called play movement for class because I misspelled it. All right. Wait, is it? What? Oh yeah. We have to go back here and make this public. So everybody get this in, and you'll see that there's gonna be an error. Yeah, it's unex. Yeah. I got the same exact error just now. Yeah. So the reason why that's happening, is that if you go back all the way back over here, we'll see that this is a private, right? And that means it can't be accessible in other scripts. So we're going to change this private to a public. All right. Change this private to a public and go back to that script. Now you'll see that it's not have a red error. So you got that, Akshat, then everybody? Everybody should do that. All right. Oh, whoops, that was an accident. All right. Okay. So everybody should have that, unless if you don't have that, just tell me right now and I can stop. All right. If also Olivia, could you tell me if there's like a comment? Because like I'm also looking at my notes while I'm typing these. So get key, right? Get key code dot j. So does anybody remember the difference between key and key code and key down? Get key down and get key. What's the difference?
So get key is like as long as you're holding it, but get key down is like only one time, like when you click it.
Yeah, exactly. Great explanation. Yeah, that's literally exactly what it is. Good job, Abiro. Yeah, so get key is when you hold down the key, and get key down is just when you click the key like once. That's it only does it once. So obviously when we're gliding, we want to hold down the key, right? So the get key down part is just for the squash, but as soon as get key down is over and we're still, we're still, holding down that key, and now it's gonna actually trigger, the animation. So let's do pm.nm, right? Because we actually didn't make an animation variable here. We'll just reference the animation variable from our player movement class. Because we've already gotten player movement here, and might as well use its animator, and it's animating the same exact thing. Dot set bool, not set bone location. I don't know what that even is. And okay, who can tell me what we're gonna do here? Guess. Can anybody guess? Depending, like we're remembering how we did it last time, like for jumping and for running. It's slightly different though. Okay, just tell me the first part actually, because it's actually a new thing. Tell me what I'm supposed to write here. Remember, this is a gliding ability script. Yeah, it is gliding. All right. Yeah, I didn't see the comment. Yeah, is gliding. Perfect. So we're supposed to write is gliding here. Do that real quick. Is that what I named it? Let me just make sure I didn't. Yeah, that's what I named it. Okay. And instead of making a separate variable to track it, what we're going to be doing is just manually just changing it to true. Because you guys know why. It's a Boolean, right? We've been using Booleans, like a specific Boolean variable, because we've been changing it outside of the we've been changing it outside of this one line. But for this one, it's just so direct, we don't even need to do that. So yeah. And you can just copy paste this line. And we're actually doing key up. Can anybody other than Abiram or Akshat tell me? Or Abiram or Akshat and Charlotte? So maybe Lucas or Tejas. Can you tell me? Tell me what key up does. What do you think key up does?
I get key up
Lucas?
is like when you let go of the key thing.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, huh? Yeah. Get key is when you let go. And we're going to be setting this to false because when you let go of the jump of the J key, you want to stop gliding. So it'll become false, and it'll basically go back to the jump because you'll probably still be in the air. But you can obviously sense one problem with this, right? What is the problem with this? Can anybody
When
tell
they,
me what a problem with this code is?
like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure even when you're like, oh wait, never mind. Actually, oh, never mind. It
Just
says
say what you're thinking.
I was gonna say like it's gonna like play even when you're on the ground, but then you already have the not is grounded.
No, you're right. Right? Because it's still gonna be playing the animation, even though we haven't let go of the key up. Because it only checks key up like it only checks this like once you've started it. It only checks this part once. I don't know why it does this. It just does that. All right. So you're right, actually.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, that's
wait.
what I
How
was
do you
thinking.
fix? Yeah, yeah. So yeah. You're right, actually. Yeah, change. Yeah, yeah. Great job, Akshat. Thanks for helping him. Change the function is grounded to public. We had it set to private before because you should usually set stuff to private if you're not really using it outside of script. But yeah. Yeah, so make sure to set this public. You got that, Tejas? I think he's got that. All right. Yeah. So yeah, Abiram is right. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys remember any script we've made that checks the player's feet? What's a script? A script that we've made that checks the player's feet. You guys remember? What do you guys remember? It was from last time. The overlap circle. That's actually from the grounded, but I'm talking about a script from last time that checks a collider at the feet. I made it a bit more obvious, but what do you guys remember? Foot squish, yes, foot squish. Great job, Charlotte. Yeah, I called it foot trigger for you guys, but yeah, foot squish. Yucky name. Yeah. So we're gonna be checking foot squish, and we're gonna be actually doing we're gonna be making a new trigger script called void on trigger stay 2D. So all the way down here. On trigger stay 2D, and we're gonna be doing the exact same thing from before. Oh, whoops! I don't know why I was on the outside. We're gonna be doing the same exact thing from before. PM.anim. Oh, why does it keep doing? Oh, it keeps doing random stuff. Oh, because I named it player movement. Okay, I see. I named it the full name. PM.anim. Set bool. So we're literally doing the exact same thing from our glided body script, except the name is a bit different here for some reason. But yeah, and we're just going to be doing the exact same thing and calling it false. So basically whenever that collider is colliding on the ground, it's false. Why not use it for is grounded? I have no idea. I just decided to do it with this one. Actually, we could actually streamline the code and only use the collider variable check like if you're grounded as well, but that would take more time, and we don't have that much time left, do we? So yeah, maybe I'll streamline the code more next time, and we could do it. But for now, we'll have two different things that can check the ground. Always nice to have backups, I guess. Yeah, voice is cracking again. All right. All right. So yeah, we can see if you scroll all the way down on our player object, we'll see the player movement for class. Is not inside here. So remember from last time I told you guys method. We could just drag the player because the player movement for class is attached to the player, and just put it on there. Simple, easy, simple. That's all we have to do in the Unity, and it should work now. Hopefully. Can you see the glide script? Yeah, just 1 second. Let it load and let me see if it works. Right, Tejas? Just 1 second. Take a little bit to load. All right. All right, let's see if this works. So I'm gonna jump over here. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Moment of truth. He can fly. He can do it. Let's go. Player glitches landing for me. Like, as in what? Why is it glitch? Let you stream. All right. Wait, let me let Tejas see the gliding ability script for because he asked first. So Tejas, what do you want to redo? Tejas, are you good now? Did you see it? You're good. All right. Awesome. Try doing the gliding script as well. Akshat. Okay, yeah, Akshat, you can stream now. Oh, very quick. All right. Okay, so play it. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Wait, do it again. So does it like 2 times, sort of. Wait, can I look at your foot squish? Foot squish collider. So stop playing the game first, because it's gonna make everything laggy and it won't save changes. Right, so go to your scene. Yeah, and just press F to zoom in on it. Press F. Or, I mean, yeah, you can do that.
I cannot answer you so much. Ryan,
Alright.
is your club done?
No.
You have to go to school?
Yeah.
So
just
you
1
better get
second.
ready.
Yeah.
Baba has meeting till 6:15. We can crash with Kapil uncle and go.
Alright.
So you better be ready fast.
Alright, guys, speed up. Foot trigger, go to foot trigger. Let's see it. Let me just see it again. You're not clicking it right now. I can't see the collider. Yeah. Okay, that's good, I guess. Maybe you want to make it more on the foot. Like, make sure like the collider is like on the foot and not so much outside it. You know what I'm saying? So you like make the sides smaller, like this from the side. So edit the collider. No, don't make it vertically. Oh, that's fine. Control Z. Yeah. Um. Yeah. You want to make the sides. Was like edit the collider, and make the sides match more with the feet. You see edit collider, the edit collider thing, right? Right over on box collider 2D. Or you could do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So yeah, you see the dots. Just make it good. On the other side. And on the other part. Everybody else is fine then. Well, I help Akshat, so yeah, okay. Try running it now. Save that and try running it. Alright. Nope. Wait, so let's go in your script then, I guess. So are you just holding down J while that's happening? Yes? No? No? So it just does that? Even if you're not holding down J and you've gotten out of the animation? Yes? I just pressed it once. And yeah. Press it once and let go. Oh no, okay. Let's go to your script then. Let's just check it out. Yeah, see, it's like yeah, it's very weird, right? So let's look in your script. Stream that. I can't see it. Alright, there we go. Controller stay 2D is gliding. Wait, sorry, is gliding false stretching. That's good. Go to your gliding ability. Oh, it's using G instead. All right. Oh wait, you totally forgot the other part of the script, dude. Remember, you forgot the key up part of the script. Yeah. Yeah, you forgot the key up part of the script. Let me stream this so you can see it. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense now. So if I stream right now, you'll see that I have a part of the script called dot get key up, which also turns it into false. So yeah, I think you missed that part. I might have glitched out for you. I think that happens a lot for me, right? For you, it happens. I think you say, "Oh, you have to leave." All right, Lucas, I'll see you. Bye. You're having no problems though, right? So you'll be fine. All right, I'll see you next time, Lucas. Make sure to work on your environmental mechanic. So Akshat, do you get it now? Is it working now? Akshat, you there? Wait, let me hop on your stream again. Maybe you're editing and you're not typing. Yeah, yeah. You're streaming. Okay, yeah, just make you can like copy paste the gliding true, yeah, and make it false. And just make it false in the if statement. Yeah. So just do that, save it, go to your funny. I don't see Unity. Alright, there we go. Save it. I mean, yeah, run it. Does it work? Oh, what the heck? Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I think I might know, maybe.
Graph triangle ABC.
It keeps squishing when it's on the floor, right? So go back to your scripts.
B 4 1.
So maybe
and
you've accidentally
C 4
done.
negative 1. And its
Wait,
image
just
after
go to your
dilation
script.
with a scale factor.
Go to your script. I can't see it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Go to your foot trigger. Oh no, you're okay. That's fine, I guess. Because I thought maybe stay it kept squashing the search, but it's not. This is fine. Go to gliding ability. Key up. It keeps squashing and stretching when it hits the ground. I'm not sure why. Maybe does it have something to do with your player movement script, maybe? Everything looks fine here. Gotta scroll up. Yeah, it was working before this, so it should be fine, right? I'm not sure. Wait, just play the game again. Did you save the script? Wait, did you save the script? You know, like in the VS Code. Yeah, you did, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, run it. Oh, it's working. Oh, it works. Or no. Wait. Okay. Um. Could just maybe you should just it landed, it glitches. Yeah, I could see that. So what's happening when you land that's making it bad? Could you try moving after this step? Like just keep jumping. Yeah, maybe jump on a platform and then try to land on it. Let's see how that works. Oh, that was good. What? It looks really funny though, gotta admit. Why does it keep doing that? It's definitely with your foot trigger class because I don't see that happening. Like it's when it's landing, and when it's landing, it's in the foot trigger class. That's the foot trigger class's job. So there's something happening here. Could you copy and paste this from the foot trigger class? Like, let me send this in the chat. Oh, you put some chats. If you're holding, wait, if I hold G and land, it glitches. Also, so it is the foot trigger class because when it's on trigger enter state, it should be getting it back. Yeah. So I'm gonna send you this in the chat. You see that? Just copy paste that. It's only the inside of the class, so don't like delete the entire. It's inside the class of the thing. I have to go real soon, so we are typing a big thing. All right. But sometimes when I don't do that, it happens even if I don't press G at all. Yeah, so it's the landing definitely. So stream your code. Yeah. Just copy. Go to foot trigger and delete everything inside the class. Yeah, then just copy whatever was there. Yeah, just 1 second. All right, save that. Or yeah, rename that to whatever you have. Save it. All right. Yeah. What the? Why does it do that? It's so annoying. I'm gonna have to work on this with you later because I have to go right now. Could you like DM me about it, like at some time so we can work on this? Yeah, open house. Oh, you're also going to open house. All right, I see. Yeah, so we both have to go. All right, we'll just work on this later. Probably like after I come back from open house because I want everybody to be on the same track. So yeah, that was the end of today's meeting. I want everybody to start. We're basically done with except Akshat. We're basically all done with our movement. All that's left are like the camera and the dust. We meet at the gym. Yeah, the MPR, which I guess is the gym. That's what Zarong said to me. Yeah. So I want. Yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah. Are we gonna make like a barrier to like make sure that you don't fall out of the?
Yeah. If you remember how we did the barrier last time, literally just do that again.
Okay.
Yeah, you could copy the same exact code even.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so everybody, I'm gonna be reading all of your docs. I'm gonna be giving you feedback on it and talking about it with you. So keep your eyes open out for my DMs. All right, that's all I want you guys to do. All right, thank you guys so much for coming. It was so fun, Kill. You can stop, recording now. This is one of the smoothest